Surprising statement from Pritchard. As the Boston Celtics prepare for the 2024-25 NBA season with two high-profile games against the Denver Nuggets in Abu Dhabi on October 4th and 6th, it's not just the action on the court that's catching fans' attention. A surprising and, let's be honest, audacious statement from guard Pritchard is causing quite a stir behind the scenes. Amid rigorous training focused on building physical endurance, mental resilience, and perfecting game fundamentals, the Celtics have introduced an unexpected mix of fun to keep spirits high. While many think NBA training camps are all sweat, tension, and drills, the Celtics have opted to spice things up by incorporating unconventional activities to break the monotony. These include a foot relay race, wiffle ball, a lighter version of baseball, walking soccer, and even handball. The idea: to mix the intense tactical discipline with playful rivalry and enhance team chemistry in a setting that feels more like recess than a rigorous practice. The team-building results are undeniable. Laughter, bonding, and the Celtics' unwavering competitive spirit are evident, making this preseason unlike any other. Is Pritchard really the best? But in a team bursting with world-class athletes and strong personalities, Pritchard's unexpected proclamation has added a layer of suspense and intrigue. When the conversation turned to which player would dominate if the Celtics held their own version of a decathlon, a test of all-around athletic prowess across 10 diverse events, Pritchard didn't skip a beat. Without hesitation, he declared, "I am, without a doubt, the best all-around athlete on the team, in every sport." That's right, Pritchard, known for his quiet intensity on the court, just unleashed a statement that's left his teammates and fans buzzing. And if you thought he might back down, think again. When pressed on who would be the guy if the Celtics held an internal competition, Pritchard doubled down. "It would definitely be me, 100%, he said, leaving no room for ambiguity. Then, with a smile and a hint of challenge, he took it a step further, subtly addressing Jaylen Brown, one of the Celtics' most prominent stars. JB might think it would be him, but the implication was clear. Pritchard firmly believes his versatility and athleticism are unmatched on the Celtics roster. Will Jaylen Brown take this provocation quietly? The question now is, how will the rest of the Celtics respond to this unexpected declaration? Jaylen Brown, known for his own athletic prowess and competitive edge, might not be one to let this slide. His accomplishments and intensity on the court have made him a cornerstone of the team, and a statement like Pritchard's could be all the motivation he needs to remind everyone just how fierce a competitor he can be. For a team as young and talented as the Celtics, this playful rivalry could end up fueling even more intensity as the season approaches. Will Brown, Tatum, or any of the other players feel compelled to respond and show Pritchard up in practice, or perhaps take this rivalry onto the court in Abu Dhabi? Or will this bold statement add a new dimension of drive to the entire squad? Whatever the outcome, Pritchard's statement has already added a layer of excitement and anticipation to the Celtics' preseason build-up, setting the stage for a highly competitive and electrifying season. Fans are waiting with bated breath, not just to see how the Celtics fare in their games against the Nuggets, but to catch a glimpse of this newfound internal competition in action. One thing is certain, Pritchard's confidence has sparked a fire, and now it's up to the Celtics to see if they'll rise to the challenge or let this statement stand unchallenged. Joe Mazzulla downplays fatigue factor. The Boston Celtics are stepping into the NBA season with high hopes and even higher expectations from fans and analysts alike. With sights set on reclaiming the championship title, the burning question lingers. Can they sustain the relentless pace required to reach the NBA summit once again? Head coach Joe Mazzulla recently addressed this in an interview with Fadeaway World, where he confidently dismissed any concerns about player fatigue as unfounded. As the NBA Abu Dhabi Games 2024 between the Celtics and the Denver Nuggets approach, Mazzulla's unshakable confidence in his players shone through. Despite the Celtics' last championship run being in 2018, he believes they have what it takes to break through once more. While acknowledging the inevitable grind of a full NBA season, Mazzulla emphasized his trust in the players' ability to manage these wear-and-tear moments and sustain the high-level intensity that has come to define Boston's gameplay. However, the team is not without its challenges. Kristaps Porzingis, a crucial off-season acquisition, will be sidelined until at least December due to an injury. This puts additional strain on the remaining roster, as they'll need to fill the void left by his absence while also staying fresh for the long haul. Is Derek White staying optimistic? Not only did Mazzulla address the media, but Derek White also shared his thoughts with Fadeaway World. As a gold medalist with Team USA, White brings both optimism and resilience to the table. Reflecting on his preparation for the season, he explained, "I feel good. I had some time off after the season, then ramped up for the Olympics. Just the right balance of rest and training. I'm ready for what's ahead. White's comments highlight a delicate balance that could be crucial as the season progresses, particularly with Porzingis temporarily out of action. Yet, while Mazzulla's outlook remains optimistic, the physical toll of his intensive approach can't be ignored. History shows that even the most prepared athletes can suffer from season-long fatigue, as seen with the Denver Nuggets' wear and tear issues late last season, a point noted by their head coach, Michael Malone. If even a championship team like the Nuggets can falter under the physical demands, can the Celtics expect to avoid similar pitfalls? For a youthful team packed with talent like the Celtics, managing health and energy will be pivotal over the grueling 82-game season. Balancing explosive plays, defensive tenacity, and long-term stamina won't be easy, but it's necessary for a squad with championship aspirations. Ultimately, only time will tell if Mazzulla's confidence in his team's endurance is warranted, or if Boston's season will falter under the weight of fatigue as they strive for greatness once more. Jaylen Brown issues a terrifying warning. The Boston Celtics already cast a shadow over the NBA. Fresh off a championship win and boasting a roster packed with talent and discipline, they've left an indelible mark on the basketball world. But in a recent appearance on the show Hot Ones, Jaylen Brown revealed something even more impressive about the season ahead. And it's not just a simple strategy, it's a calculated plan to dominate every inch of the court, a powerful technique called the killer whale attack. Inspired by Orcus, known for their precision and intelligence in group hunts, Coach Joe Mazzulla developed a tactic where every Celtics movement on the court is synchronized, studied, and meticulously planned. According to Brown, that's exactly the point. We attack like Orcus. We studied how they operate as a unit and developed our attack based on it. This approach is more than just a metaphor. Orcus, the ocean's natural hunters, study their prey, isolate the target, and strike in an organized, nearly flawless manner. Mazzulla adapted this philosophy to basketball, turning the Celtics' offense into a true hunt. We really analyze the opponent, look for weaknesses, and exploit every flaw to control the game, Brown explained. This tested and proven methodology has made the Celtics one of the NBA's biggest offensive threats. Last season, they dominated not only because of player skills but also thanks to a strategic intelligence that kept defenses on their heels. With talents like Brown, Tatum, and newly added heavy hitters, the Celtics' offense covers every inch of the court, leaving opponents with little time to react. Is the killer whale lurking? It was this killer whale attack that helped the Celtics raise their 18th championship banner last season. With an impressive winning streak, they proved that coordinated, precise, and calculated offense is a force to be feared. Brown leaves no room for doubt. This year, they're ready to defend the title with even more grit, focus, and of course, the relentless spirit of killer whales in action. However, success brings new challenges. With a historic season behind them, the Celtics now find themselves in the spotlight. Other NBA teams know Boston is the team to beat. Will their opponents find ways to dismantle Mazzulla's game plan? Or will this team predator mentality continue to prevail? Brown and his teammates will have to face not only rival teams but also the pressure of being favorites, always in the crosshairs. Survival in the NBA jungle. With this attack mindset and a new season ahead, the Celtics know the pressure is more intense than ever. Opponents will do everything they can to study every move of this killer whale, seeking ways to counterattack and weaken their offense. Each game will bring a new battle, challenging strategies and putting the Celtics' resilience to the test. This killer whale attack shined last season, but now, can the strategy withstand new obstacles? What seems like a route to another championship is also a path riddled with challenges, where every NBA team will try to turn the tide and dethrone the Boston Giant. Hey Celtics fanatics! What do you think of this news? Leave your opinion in the comments, as it's highly valued.